APC presidential ticket given to the wrong person, Kwankwaso said. Wow. So what is reason for saying that? Of course, a lot of things that have surfaced online about Tinubu is already indicating that they've marketed the wrong person. Just like at the beginning, during the presidential primaries of the APC, people were expecting that ticket to go to somewhere like Osibanjo. But they refused because of Tinubu's selfish interest. He wants to be there. And then he produced the slogan, Emilokon. That means it's his turn, as if Nigeria is turn by turn. Ordinarily, he would have been an elder statesman and allow Osibanjo to be there, and it would be more glorious for him, for the Yorubas, and for everybody in Nigeria, and even for Osibanjo himself. But he said no. And even for APC, but he said no, he wants to go, it's his turn. He produced Buhari, so it is his turn now after Buhari. Okay, now in turn, Milokon. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what Kwankwaso, the presidential flag bearer of the NNPP from Kano State, has to say about this, his comment. The new Nigerian People's Party presidential candidate, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, has asserted that the 2023 presidential ticket of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, was handed to an entirely wrong person. The former governor of Kano State submitted this while addressing a block of supporters yesterday in Ebonyi State. Nigerian News understands that the presidential candidate was at the old Presidential Lodge, Abakaliki, on Wednesday to inaugurate his presidential campaign office ahead of the forthcoming general election. So Kwankwaso recalled how he contributed to the emergence of President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015 as the presidential candidate of the APC. He noted that Buhari at the time won and was fortunate to get the party's ticket for a second term and equally won the 2019 polls. Kwankwaso, however, was worried that the ruling party has now fielded a former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as its presidential candidate for the 2023 poll. The presidential candidate, however, did not speak in detail about why he referred to the APC presidential flag bearer as the wrong choice for the ruling party. Kwankwaso said Nigerians had a bad experience under the administration of the PDP before APC came to power in 2015, but that the experience had worsened in the last 7-year reign of the APC. He said, we were 5 governors that started APC to produce President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015. Unfortunately, when we were angry with PDP, APC became worse. And one big mistake APC made was giving its presidential ticket to the wrong person. In the North, we are the party to beat APC. All right? We are the party to beat. APC has failed the nation. You may not understand what we are talking about because you have more security and a good economy here than what we see in the North. Yeah, so Kwankwaso is now buttressing it, is now confirming it, that the security problem, the impoverishment of the citizens is worse in the North than in the Southeast, Southwest, or South-South. That is what it means. All right? I am willing to step aside. Kwankwaso gives condition to withdraw from presidential race. Meanwhile, Kwankwaso had earlier given a condition that can make him drop out of the presidential race. According to the former Kano State Governor, if the party gets a better candidate, he is ready to withdraw from the race. Right? So, he's ready to withdraw from the race. Kwankwaso said he is not desperate to become the next president of Nigeria, but however believes he is the best candidate for the job. Nigerian News reports that he stated this in Enugu on Tuesday while commissioning some campaign offices for his party. Right? He also blamed the All Progressives Congress as well as the People's Democratic Party for the unpalatable situation in Nigeria, saying 2023 is an opportunity for Nigerians to change the narratives by voting for him. I am willing to step aside if the NNPP gets a better candidate, but for now, I am the best there is, and that is why I am working tirelessly to ensure that we win the election and give Nigerians a better representation, Kwankwaso said. All right. So Kwankwaso is saying here, the main thing here is that the APC has made a mistake by giving their presidential ticket to the wrong person. Who is the wrong person? It's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, but he did not further substantiate why he referred to Tinubu as the wrong person bearing the ticket of APC. But if you look at the troll online, if you look at all the cases around Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all of them are demarketing Tinubu and demarketing APC altogether. All right. So if you look at all the cases around Tinubu, ranging from certificates, ranging from his background and his name, ranging from the source of his wealth, ranging on his health, and even currently that is circulating online, the drug deal that he had in the US that indicted him, and he ran to Nigeria and forfeited about $460,000 to the US government. All of that put together shows that his record is not clean, and I'm sure APC will be regretting now. All right, APC will be regretting now, but out of shame, they can't change it now. They can't turn back now. They need to push forward with it. It's quite unfortunate. I also know that probably APC actually did not want him to go, but because of his amount of power and force in APC, they allowed him to have the ticket. But I know that Hausa, just like what Tambuwa did to Nwike during the PDP primaries, is what the entire Hausa will do to Tinubu during the presidential election. They will all line up behind the Hausa person like Atiku. So I see Atiku and Obidati dividing the Hausa vote equally. But Hausas will not vote Tinubu. What they're going to tell him at the APC at that time will be, well, as a party, we gave you our support, we gave you our ticket to go. But unfortunately, in general election, the people have voted who they want to vote, and that is outside our control. That is the message APC will put to him by the time he fails in the 2023 presidential election. Because I'm sure he's not the best candidate for the APC. How would you know? When Buhari entered, Tinubu was completely sidelined. From beginning to the end of this government, Tinubu actually did not have a say. He was not consulted. He was not part of it. He was sidelined completely. He was bypassed. He was paused. All right? So that is to tell you that they don't trust him. So that he got the APC presidential ticket does not mean that he will win the presidential election, does not mean that entire Northerners will support Tinubu during the presidential election, because in their mind, they don't trust him and they wouldn't trust their vote on him. And the earlier they know that, the better. The earlier they know that, the better. The earlier they know that, the better. So Kwankwaso is saying this, confirming it there, that APC made a mistake by giving their presidential ticket to the wrong person, and that is Tinubu. Of course, that is Tinubu. Like I said earlier, that ticket should have gone to somebody like Oshibanjo, and it would have been a hot context between Oshibanjo and Peter Obi by now. Probably the vote would have been 50-50. Probably Oshibanjo himself would have won, because the short period that he sat for Buhari, while Buhari went to London, he showcased his competence. He turned things around. He made some decisions that the northern oligarchy and the cabal did not find funny, and they were not happy with him. And that is why they're still bypassing him till now as well. Because Oshibanjo has a burden in his heart, but already his hands and legs are tied. He can't do anything because he has no portfolio. He's just a vice president. So that is what Kwankwaso is saying here. He's also saying that he's not desperate to be the president. If he gets a better candidate in NNPP, he's ready to step aside. But for now, there's no better candidate. He's the best there is, and will remain there for now. So that's fine for him and for his party. Let's see how he wins election come 2023. So thank you for listening. APC has made a mistake, and they've given their ticket to the wrong person. Let's have your comment below as well. Thank you.